Every single control player is Beth from Queen's Gambit. They're playing their games and they look up at the ceiling and they're like, all right, I see the win 12 turns from now. What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today I'm going to be showing off a crazy control deck that'll be sure to make your opponent want to scoop up their cards. Let's check it out. This deck list belongs to Bird 2000, who finished in the top 16 of an online event with it recently, so big shout outs to Bird 2000 for a very creative deck and an awesome finish. Now this deck does have a lot going on, as most control decks do, but the main idea of the deck is going to be to run our opponent out of resources and force them into a compromising situation, either with the Miraculous Charm Altaria, which prevents all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your opponent's Pokemon V and Pokemon GX, or with the Frozen Lock Cryogonal, which makes it so your opponent can play any item cards from their hand during their next turn. Now, some decks just don't have an answer to Altaria. If that's the case, then we just put Altaria out and start slugging away with Speed Dive, and eventually you'll just win the game. But some decks do have an out to Altaria, and if that's the case, we can go for deck out, and we do that by stranding things in the active position with Frozen Lock and locking them there. Since your opponent can't play Switch if a Pokemon that can't attack is in the active position, they'll have to retreat it, and in order to make it harder for your opponent to retreat that Pokemon, we play cards like Galar Mine, which makes it so that both active Pokemon have 2 colorless, more retreat cost, and Absol with its Dark Ambition ability, which raises the retreat cost of your opponent's basic Pokemon. We also play cards like Persian with the Make 'em Pay attack, which makes it so that if your opponent has 4 or more cards in their hand, you get to discard cards from the hand until they have exactly 4 cards remaining. It's really good for getting rid of problematic cards that your opponent may have in their deck or answers that they have in their deck to your board position. It's very good for getting rid of Boss's Orders and Switch cards as well, and it combos perfectly with Frozen Lock, since Frozen Lock can make it so that your opponent gets a very big hand. Since they can't play any of their items, you can go in with Make 'em Pay and make them pay. Then we also play Pidgeotto with its Airmail ability, which allows you to look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand, put the other one on the bottom of your deck. It's great for drawing into resources that you'll need throughout the game. And we play 1 copy of Pidgeot with the Spin Storm attack, which puts your opponent's active Pokemon and all cards attached to it back into their hand. So if your opponent has a problematic Pokemon powered up, you can just use Spin Storm, bounce it back to your opponent's hand, and make them rebuild that Pokemon back up. We also have a copy of Starly with the Sky Circus ability, which allows you to get any 2 cards from your deck, because Bird Keeper makes it attack for free. So you can use Keen-Eye, get 2 cards from your deck, put them into your hand when you play Bird Keeper. And this deck does play 4 copies of Bird Keeper, since we're going to be using Galar Mine, which makes our own retreat cost 2 more. Having 4 copies of Bird Keeper is very useful. And then we have 2 copies of Munchlax with the Snack Search ability, allowing you to just flip a coin. If heads, you put a card from your discard pile on top of your deck, and it ends your turn, which is very good since we're going to be passing with Lillie's Pokédolls and things like that in the active position, stranding Pokemon in the active position all the time with this deck. You'll have plenty of time to snack search for resources back, and it also has free retreat, so that is very nice. We also play a copy of Wondrous Labyrinth in this deck, which makes the attacks of non-fairy Pokemon cost 1 colorless more. You can stick your opponent in some awkward situations with that Wondrous Labyrinth if you're really paying attention to how many resources they have left, how many energy they have left, and things like that. Speaking of energy, we play 4 copies of Crushing Hammer, which of course allows us to bounce energy off of our opponent's Pokemon if we're lucky and flip some heads. You can also get those Crushing Hammers back with our Munchlax and its Snack Search ability, so that combination is very good. We play Ordinary Rod, which can put Pokemon and energy from our discard pile back into the deck. 3 copies of Boss's Orders, which is very good for bringing up Pokemon, stranding them in the active position. 3 copies of Cynthia and Caitlin, which is very good for mostly getting our Boss's Orders back from the discard pile so that we can continue stranding things active. Team Yell Grunt, which can just bounce an energy from your opponent's Pokemon back to the hand. And Lieutenant Surge's Strategy, since we're pretty much not going to be taking any prizes with this deck. Now this deck is pretty crazy and can create some very long grindy games, so check it out in the action ahead and let me know, what do you think of Bird 2000's control deck? Can you imagine, just after watching me play 2 games with this deck, can you imagine bringing a control deck to a regional championships? Every single control player is basically Beth from Queen's Gambit. Like, watching cards on the ceiling, like... Every single control player is Beth from Queen's Gambit. They're playing their games and they look up at the ceiling and they're like, all right, I see the wind 12 turns from now. All right, well, we're up against Mad Party. Everybody loves a party. This deck should be relatively easy to deck out, I think. I should have, well, yeah. Should have Bird Keeper first, but forgive me, chat. It's cool. Never punished. I got the insane hand. How many stadiums do you think they play? Probably like one swell, right? Yeah. How many stadiums do you think? Like between 0 and 1, probably, right? Now, if my opponent knows exactly what they're getting into, then they're going to bench no other Pokemon and simply attack with Poltegeist. That's if they know what they're getting into. Right. The Labyrinth doesn't always work though, because they can use triples on this thing, and it'll still work because Mad Party actually only costs 2. But no, if they can't just leave this because I can knock it out. So I take it back. I could just knock out I can knock this thing out. So no, they cannot do that. I will simply whirlwind it. So they have to bench other Pokemon. So we win. Yeah, great. Yeah. We're probably chilling, right? Yeah, they have to bench other dudes. Have to. They're probably thinking it out. They see what the deal is, though. And plus, Mad Party is gonna do most of the decking out. They're gonna do themselves. 40 damage. Yeah, like how many energy can they possibly have? All right, we've got Pidgeotto. Okay, and then we're gonna go. I like this. Capture Energy. Yeah. We just want the birds, really. That's all we really want. That seems fantastic. So, it's Airmail, a Boss, and a Munchlax. The Boss seems good. Take the Boss. Okay. And then... two triples down already. Feels good, man. Okay. Just Intrepid. Looking good. I don't want a Bird Keeper yet. I don't need to. We're doing just fine. Just keep our options open. If they get too big of a hand, I go in with this guy. You know, they're down 2 energy already, so... and they play Giovanni's Exile, so that's interesting to know as well. So we'll just take the knockout. They've got a twin energy, though, so we do want to remove that. Probably doesn't feel like the time. I could just whirlwind this thing. That is a way of removing energy, chat. It is. Whirlwind? We could do it. I could see a whirlwind. All right, we're gonna airmail first. Want to thin the deck. Get us this guy. I'm gonna airmail a couple times. See what it do. We got Yell Grunt, Capture Energy. Probably not going to be using the Yell Grunt in this matchup. We'll take the Capture Energy, and then we'll go here. I'm gonna airmail again. Got the Galar Mine and a Bird Keeper. We'll keep the Bird Keeper. We'll keep the Bird Keeper. Seems fine. Okay. And then I haven't seen a doll yet. That would have been good. But let's Cynthia and Caitlin. We get Cynthia and Caitlin for Bird Keeper back. So let's Cynthia and Caitlin. We're gonna discard this. Be nice to find a doll. Haven't found a doll yet. So with no way to retreat, I think taking the knockout is fine. Just go here. Go here. Go Labyrinth. Whirlwind them. And then we're chilling. Okay. Yeah, go Whirlwind. It's fine. And they have, what, 2 triples down, so means that they'll have to attack with this thing. That or counter my stadium. So that's fine. We'll go there. You know, attacking is just one form of energy denial, chat. You know, get the 3rd energy into the discard pile. It's good. Seems like a fine route there. It's like I didn't have a doll, so I was going to have to promote a Pokemon. All right, here's Dedenne. Finally, a Pokemon that do not attack. Very good. We knew we were going to get there eventually. Now, they do play Giovanni's Exile, but they can only discard Pokemon from the bench. And also Pokemon that do not have damage counters on them. So if I could do something like make them pay, or if I can even Cryogonal the Dedenne. Now, they missed the attack. Right on, chats. And the Pidgeot's got free retreat? Free retreat, dude? All right. We have lethal, chat. You guys ready for this? We have lethal. All right, now we go here. We go here. And I think we just boss up. Honestly, if we just, yeah, like boss up this guy. And then, oh no, I can't do it yet. All right, never mind. We're chilling. Okay, so then we, I'll snack search for the boss bet, or try to. Yeah, I can't because my own stadium. Now I could counter my own stadium. That's probably fine. Yeah, we'll counter my own stadium, but first we'll retreat. Okay, we're gonna go here. Yeah, we'll play the Galar Mine, and we're just gonna start frozen locking. That's cool. And then they should probably scoop it up sometime eventually, but you know, that's probably what we got going on. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, we just go there. And we got like at least 15 turns here to just relax. And then I get to go in and I get to make them pay. When they get this huge hand, right? Like 15 turns from now, I could boss up something else and then go make them pay. Yeah, this is what we do. Yeah, look at that. There's no way they got a counter stadium. And I'm not even concerned about using my airmail or whatever. We're just going to keep it pushing. Okay, keep it pushing. And then the make them pay is going to be insane. So we just go here. Keep it calm. And then we discard a whole lot of their deck with make them pay. Do have Ordinary Rod, a couple of hammers. Yes, yeah, so they're just going to keep passing, which just gives me time. I might as well evolve a couple of things. I mean, like I'll play a couple cards next turn because they're just going to let this Dedenne go. All right, so we'll play this. We'll get the Persian out of the deck. Yeah, that's fine, and we'll keep on using Frozen Lock. Now, we do have to, you know, be careful because, of course, there is always the possibility that I could deck out, but I play dolls, so we should never deck out. Should be fine. There's the energy. See? So, they're trying to make some plays. No, you do not get to make plays. Only I get to make plays. That's the way this control deck works. You make no plays, I make the plays. That's it. I'm the one making the plays. You're not going to make any plays. Yeah. That's just chilling here. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Yep. Frozen lock. Seems fine. Now, unfortunately, I only get 5 more turns on this Dedenne, so that's sad. I do wish that we had more. But eventually then we go in and I'm going to make them pay like all of their energy, chat. That's what we're going to do. We're going to make them pay all the energy that we find in that hand. I'm just going to Bird Keeper into the Persian. Yep. All right. We've got 130, 140, 150, and then we do it. All right, chat. You got your jock jams ready? You got your jock jams ready, chat? Y'all ready for this? One more turn. Frozen lock. And then right when they thought there was going to be sweet, sweet relief, as soon as they thought that they were going to get out of it, in fact, no, you do not get to get out of it. So we're going to make them pay, chat. Pump the jams, pump it up. Pump the jams, pump it. You've got no energy. Ah, there's a triple there. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of probably the pal pad. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that, yes. And we're going to want to get rid of probably the bosses. Ooh, the air balloons. Those seem like troublesome cards. Probably don't want those. And we probably don't want that or that. Or that for sure. And then we probably also don't want, let's see, the partiers can stay in your hand. You don't want a quick ball, that's for sure. And we don't want researches. And we also don't want a great ball or Evolution Incense or the Great Catcher, any of those cards. Yes, you can just stay with those. Yeah, that's fine. Let it rip, chat. Let it rip. Whoo, it burns. You're gonna need some Tums after that one. Yeah, that is man, the reflux. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, it hurts, chat. 4 cards left in deck. Yeah, they are gonna take the knockout. Yeah, but I think we should be chilling, I suspect. Let's see, how many energy do they actually have left? 3, 4, 5. They only have a couple of energy left. We do have Galar Mine in play, so we have to keep that in mind. I could go up with my Pidgeots. I can't attack with the Pidgeots. Okay, I got Bird Keeper though, so we've got things we can do. All right, they do only have 4 prizes left. So let's go here. See what we're looking at. So we're just going to probably Bird Keeper into the dolls. Seems fine. They shouldn't be able to gust. We got Crushing Hammers. We're going to play those. See if we hit. We don't. It's fine. And then how many bosses do they have in the discard pile at this point? 1 boss. They may have 1 boss left. Okay. They've got no targets for me to gust up. No sense yell grunting the energy back. We just Bird Keeper into the doll. Yes. Okay. And then I've got, ooh, I do have the triple, but doesn't matter. And then I can Ordinary Rod next turn if I want to. So we'll just pass and see what they've got. I think I probably do want to put Munchlax down and see if I can get... I have the Ordinary Rod, so I won't deck out. They've only got 3 cards left in their deck. Now, if they gust up my Zacian, it's cool, because if they waste a boss, right? Like, I should just be able to go doll, doll. Like, we're going to put doll up this turn. Crushing Hammer, hope we hit. There we go. And then we should be able to maybe Munchlax for something back, but Munchlax doesn't have free retreat, so we don't have any dolls left. I do have to actually go in. Oh, I do have a doll in my hand. Okay. We do have to go in Ordinary Rod. So we're going to shuffle 2. That's fine. We're going to put back in. I don't need any of these dudes, actually, but it does put +2 cards to the deck. And then I can go here, and then what's their energy count at this point? 3/3. Okay. So then I do need to make sure that I don't deck out. We are going to go, I think boss this turn seems fine. Boss up the Bundle B. Put this thing down. And then force them to have the last twin. Okay. And I could item lock them, but I don't think it's time to do that yet. I think we're just going to pass. And then I do have Pokemon Communication. Alright, they do have boss. That's fine, but they don't have anything, which is fine, because they'll deck out before me. So then I just pass. Okay, because I have Pokemon Communication in my hand too, so I can put a Pokemon back into my deck. And I could Bird Keeper into the dolls, so really there's no chance. Potentially I should have... I don't really think it... I don't think I needed to play any cards. No. Because I can Bird Keeper into doll and then just put the doll under, so it really doesn't matter. Then they scoop. There we go, chat. GG's. GG's. Mewtwo deck. That's fine. I capture energy for Swablu. Seems fine. Intrepid Sword. Okay. Seems a... Dante says, with control, the music I imagine is more rather Choplin or some nice Zen music. No, we play jock jams to get amped for our control deck. That's what we got going on here. All right, the Indeedee has a fire energy and a big charm on it, so I'm highly concerned. That's for sure. Yeah. Okay, there's a Crobat for 3. And I guess, all right, if this is a Mewtwo matchup, then we're thinking that they have a way to hit through my Altaria, for surely. Let's get rid of, yeah, we'll Cynthia and Keelan. Get rid of the Starly. Seems fine. Draw 3 cards. Not really doing a whole lot here. That's okay. I will just go and get Altaria. Sure. We've got Altaria now. That seems nice. Except this Indeedee with the big charm, I will say that kind of seems like a win con for us. Just gust that thing out and frozen lock it for a million turns. That does seem kind of promising, doesn't it? So it's Intrepid Sword. Fire Mewtwo doesn't... What if they play Greninja GX? If they play Greninja GX, then they have a way to hit through. That would be the fear. So I'm thinking, okay, what is their out to Altaria? Can they, they'll go Greninja GX, right? Lost Zone the Greninja. We do not, there is no way to Lost Zone the Greninja. This is not expanded format. Yeah, the Get Lost Giraffering is like Lost Zone, or that's some older set for sure. There's no way that thing's standard legal. I wish I could go ahead and use my Articuno GX as well, but I cannot Lost Zone the Greninja. All right. So Greninja GX is a problem. But that's only if they play the Greninja GX, chat. They might not play Greninja GX. They may not. I could retreat my Zacian. That probably is advisable, right? Yo, what's up, Highland Gamer? Thank you so much for that Prime sub. I appreciate you, Highland Gamer. Thank you. I want to live a little. I don't want to manually retreat that thing, personally. All right, we're going to go get the Make 'em Pay, dude. We're also going to go get... See, I can Cynthia and Caitlyn, but you can't Cynthia and Caitlyn for Cynthia and Caitlyn back. Oh, I like all these cards. We're going to Cynthia and Caitlyn away the Cryogonal. That seems fine. And then I can always put that back into the deck. Yeah, we'll do that. Can always rod that back in. Yeah, Surge, Evolution Incense. Okay. And then we quick ball away. Boss's orders, and we'll get a Pidgey. So finally I have something to actually Cynthia and Caitlyn back for. Alright, we go Intrepid. Looking good. Yo, what's up, Custom Shelf Games? Thanks for that compliment there. So Brandon says, so in this situation, do you play with the possibility of them having the Greninja? I think we have to lean into them not having Greninja in the deck, right? While keeping other options open, I think we try to... Yeah. We probably... Alright, we're going to go here. Grab this. Go Pidgeotto. Airmail. Seems fine. We've already got Persian. We'll grab Pokemon Communication. And then what? I can Cynthia and Caitlyn for the boss back. I mean, what do I even really need to do? I could just retreat into Altaria and start... But I don't know what they got. I mean, I can Yell Grunt up an energy off the Indeedee. Or I Cynthia and Caitlyn for the boss back. We could go get our boy. Okay. We'll get this guy out of here. We're going to go get our boy Munchlax. Seems good. I really don't want to hard retreat this Zacian. Let's Yell Grunt that back up. That's fine. Intrepid Sword. That's what we got. We play Bird Keepers, right? Yeah, so let's say it's only a matter of time before I hit a Bird Keeper, and we can just get the Zacian out of here anyway. Mr. Mountain Dew in the chat says, what is the point of this deck? To try and force them to deck out rather than deal damage? The point of this deck is to try and win. You know, try and win, not exactly the easiest way, but all right. Yeah. So we try to, it's a deck out deck. You can put pressure on with Altaria or Pidgeot. You know, you can get rid of the resources by making them pay. Yeah, there's a bunch of things you can do here. Like here, I'm going to Bird Keeper into Altaria, and then they're not really doing anything. We'll Airmail. Already got 2 Galar Mines. Yeah, we're just going to go here and start speed diving. I'll put the Galar Mine in play too. Speed dive. And then just see what's up. I don't really mind if they attack with the Indeedee. You know? If they're attacking with the Indeedee, they're not attacking with the Mewtwo. So right now, we're just going to be careful. Because I don't know if they play Greninja GX. If they play Greninja GX, then that means that they have a way to get through my Altaria and take all 6 prizes. If they don't play Greninja GX, then I can't bench any more Pokemon. They can't Psychic me, you know, for KO. So we're just going to sit here. I actually am going to save my Crushing Hammers in case there is a Greninja GX. I guess we can Crushing Hammer away the Aurora energies. I think the only energy that I'm really invested in removing are the Aurora energies from Mewtwo. Really, those would be the only ones that I care about particularly. So we'll just sit here and speed dive and see what's up. They're healing again. Totally fine. See, this is exhilarating, chat. This, to me, I'm actually having more fun now than I've had playing any other standard deck in recent memory. That's for sure. I should have gone for the Crushing Hammers on this Mewtwo. It's cool. We'll get there next turn, chat. Yeah, I'm having a great time. I'm having a great time for sure. This is control for you, too. This is control for you. If you're looking to play a control deck, get used to going to time. Get used to taking your good old time with the match. Get used to it, because this is you get some long games that go to time almost every single. Every single game. All right, here we go. Bunch of energy. They're not attacking, not even trying anymore. All right, we're gonna go double heads on the Aurora energies, and then yeah, speed dive. We're chilling. Okay. Take that knockout, and we'll take our 2 prizes. Excellent. My opponent's only got 2 cards in hand. So I am curious as to what they got going on. They can certainly attack with this thing. They can Venom Shot something if they want to. They can Venom Shot my Zacian. It's fine. Take 2 prizes. Maybe they prize their Greninja. So I think that, well, how many hammers do I have in the discard pile? 3? Not a great way to get those hammers back. I think yeah, I think they don't have Greninja. That's my suspicion. But I mean, I could just be wrong. But we'll see. We prized our other guy, our other Swablu. So this is the only one that we will have. I could go Pidgeot and just put this thing back into the deck. Anybody want to do that? Just put the Mewtwo back in. Oh, Bird Keeper to Cat. That's another play we could do, for sure. We could go Surge. No, we can't. Can't Surge. I've taken 2 prizes as well. So we go Bird Keeper into Cat, make them pay. Take a look at the hand. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. But then, yeah, that's not bad. Okay. Or I just go put the thing back into the deck. I almost like doing that. All right, we're Bird Keeper. Into into Persian. Sure. Okay. Go here. Fail. Let's make them pay. Let's check out the deck. Check out the hand. Okay. Those are 2 good cards to discard. That's for sure. That was a huge hit. That was awesome. All right. Got rid of Eldegoss and a 3rd Aurora Energy. So now that is the only Aurora Energy remaining. There is a Galar Mine, yes. So, yes, I cannot... Yeah, that was a big hit, though. That was a big hit. But they did top deck Welder, so they're going to get to move on a little bit. But that's fine. Because I've got good cards right now. I've got good cards. We've got options. You know, and the thing is that they do play the Greninja. They play the Greninja. They play the Greninja, chat. All right. There she goes. Okay. So all I have to do is get rid of that one Aurora energy. We've already gotten rid of a couple. I know. One more Aurora. That's it. Okay. Go up with the doll. So we want to start snack searching the hammers back in. I really could just Pidgeot this turn. But no, then the Aurora gets away. All right, so we need to snack search. So let's put down the Wondrous. It doesn't really matter. They've got plenty of energy. Okay. So we're going to airmail. That's what I wanted. Okay, we can Cynthia and Caitlin for... I do need to watch out and make sure I don't deck out. But I've got dolls. Get a boss back. I've already got bosses. So let's just go put the other doll down. And we're going to go snack search. That seems fine. Okay, go for it. Dang, okay. Tough. I didn't want to Pidgeot because the Aurora is here. Now I could go to buy myself more time. I could potentially go. We should have maybe put the Wondrous Labyrinth in play, or the, but it's cool. I don't really care. If they draw more cards, it just gets me closer to being able to win. So, how many stadiums do they have down? Almost none. I'm going to get rid of my Munchlax. They didn't have a boss this turn or anything like that. They are going to discard a bunch of energy from themselves, so they're going to go to 2 prizes remaining. So then, let's see. Do I have a last Crushing Hammer in my deck? I'm not even sure. So let's go. We are going to boss this turn, that's for sure. So we're going to boss, and then we're going to go Galar Mine. So let's go airmail. Okay, we find another doll. It's fine. Okay, we're going to go Ordinary Rod, and we're going to put the Munchlax back into the deck. Not sure that I actually have access to another Munchlax, so let's see. Go here. Yeah, no, I don't have another Munchlax. That's fine. We're going to grab Pidgey. And then we're going to Ordinary Rod. Yeah, and we're going to do both, or 2 Pokemon, sure. Can't do both. Sad. We'll put this guy back in, and this guy back in. Okay, we're going to... I can't put the Munchlax down, though. Because the Munchlax... Ooh, I cannot put the Munchlax down. Oh, I can... I have to yell Grunt, make him pay. Okay. So that's what I have to do. But I don't have the... I can't do that either. All right. So we have to boss. Up this. Go there. Because I can't put down another Pokemon, because if I put down another Pokemon, they will just snipe it twice. Oh, but if I get rid of this, then they can't snipe twice. But then they could boss twice. But how many boss disorders do they play? So I guess I kind of have to put it down. Alright. So we're going to quick ball away Zacian. Because if I get this, then do you see what I'm saying? I open myself up to just losing. I feel like I need to get that Aurora energy out of there, though. So we're going to go for it again. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Dang. Okay. They win if they boss twice. Well, not if I don't put this down, they can't boss twice. But I mean, yes. At this point, I was thinking, is there a way for me to get rid of that Aurora energy without? And I don't think that there is. So. I think I have to go for the Crushing Hammer, right? But now they're just going to be able to. So then I have to go Galar boss Cryogonal and hope that they deck out, which I think like pretty low odds, but that's like our out now. Because they're going to get rid of my Munchlax. But that's like, I think that's what we have now. I don't think that we have anything else, right? So, seems tough. They can Venom Shots. They're probably low-ish on energy at this point. They're just going to miss Slash. Okay. Okay. They're just going to miss Slash. Well, what do you say, chat? No! What the heck, dude? What the heck, dude? All right. Come on now. Put this guy down. Trade again. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to try and do, but we're going to try and do that next turn. Okay, get the hammer back. I have to make sure that I don't deck myself out either, because I don't have a rod left, chat. So I can't really draw cards. And if my opponent goes knocking out my dolls, then I'm like really in a bad spot. Okay. So we see what they do, because they could Venom Shot, but I know at this point they're low on energy. It's evident because they're Misslashing instead of like... They're using Misslash instead of... Now, I can't retreat forever, though. So... Oh, but if my opponent stamps me, that's crazy. Okay. This could certainly be problematic. Okay, well now I have no fear of decking out. So we'll draw as many cards as we can. Let's see. I think they are... Alright, they're just knocking out the active again. Okay. So we go here. And then... We've got Galar Mine. Let's Cynthia and Caitlin, and we're going to get... I guess we can airmail first. Seems fine. Bird Keeper and Capture Energy. Do either of those really matter? Probably not. Okay, so we'll Cynthia and Caitlin and get Boss's orders back. That seems fine. Get rid of that. Boss back. Hopefully find hammer. We don't. So I have to retreat into the doll. Put the Galar Mine down. put the other Pidgey down. Try to put another hammer back. I guess I probably want the Cryogonal down too. Because at this point, I probably am trying to deck them out. If I put the Cryogonal down, probably do put the Cryogonal down. All right, and we go Snack Search. Okay, we get the hammer back. I guess, does it really matter? Or do we put the doll back? Does it matter? We can put Ordinary Rod back, and then I won't deck out. Ah, well. I'm gonna put the hammer back. Okay, and then what? I've got an Airmail next turn. We hope that the Galar Mine sticks. I mean, they have how many boss? Only one boss's orders down. So they definitely have more boss's orders left. They can copy Flamethrower with just 4 energy. They probably have a stadium that they can bump my stadium to. I'm trying to get rid of this. This is stressful. I know. We're we're really grinding this one out. I wish. Why is there not just Faba? Could there just be Faba? Wish I had Faba. What the heck? If I had Faba or the Giraffarig that gets lost, this would just be a lot easier. But without Faba, this is proving to be all right. Just miss slash again. Okay, so we've got Crushing Hammer. There's a 50% chance that we just got it. So we have to promote the Altaria here, I think, because if we bump this, then they have to gust twice. I think it's Altaria. I think. Just go Crushing Hammer. Okay, we get rid of the Aurora. That's the last Aurora energy. And then I can Airmail once. But I can't deck myself out. Now the question is, how many bosses do they play? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! A dub! And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content every single weekday. If you've got extra cards lying around the house and you're looking to get some cash for them, or store credit, or a new booster box, make sure to check out the Full Grip Games buy list. We are always buying bulk and singles here at the shop, and selling your cards to Full Grip Games directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Jim. That's it. Y'all take it easy and have a busted day. Peace.